Imagine this, right now, you're looking at currency pairs selected not by chance, but through carefully calculated logic. But what if every price movement hides a pattern that only a few can truly see? Today, we're going to try and uncover it. The real question is, which tools will point us to the right moment to enter? Which signals will turn out to be false? And which ones might lead us straight to profit? I'm not ready to reveal everything just yet. Let's just say we won't rely on trend alone. What happens in the shadows of the chart also matters. Local spikes, hidden highs, and those strange zones where the market behaves unexpectedly. Today, 2 sessions, 2 chances to look a little deeper than usual. So, where do we begin? Let's get started with today's trading. I've already analyzed the best currency pairs, focusing on optimal price movement and high payout percentages. You can see them in front of you. After reviewing today's trends, I decided to use the Keltner channel for analysis, combined with Fractal's default settings and 2 stochastic oscillators. The first has a period of 15 and the second has a period of 8. The overbought and oversold areas are set to default, 20 and 80. Let's begin with a $500 0-cent trade. Let's find the best entry point. Here, I want to open a trade for an upward movement. I believe that after this correction, the price will start to recover. Based on the stochastic oscillator with a period of 8, we can see that there are rising volumes. After the correction, the price dipped again and entered the inside channel, updating the local minimum. In such cases, it's best to open a trade in the direction of the trend. Therefore, I'm opening the trade for an upward move, and also, I'll keep an eye on the exit from the oversold area by one of the oscillators. This signal should be sufficient, and let's check the result of the first trade. The first trade closed without any issues, nothing complicated here. I will change the trade amount and set it to $730 0-cents, which is half of my current balance. Let's continue the trading and pick the next currency pair. Here, I will open a position to go long in the direction of the current trend. I always get more reliable signals when the entry happens in the direction of the trend. However, here the oscillators and indicators also show a good position for opening a long position. A strong price correction occurred earlier, the movement updated its local minimum, touched the lower moving average of the channel indicator. This is also a good signal for opening a long position. I also observe an exit from the oversold area on one of the oscillators, and on the second oscillator I see the reversal of the moving averages. Overall, it's a good signal to go long. Let's see the result of this trade. The second trade also closes in profit without any issues. I'll change the amount of the trade, probably setting it to $830 0-cents, and let's continue trading. I will carry on with my analysis and choose the next currency pair. Here, I'll probably open a position for a downward trend, against the overall trend. A new local maximum is forming in this movement. There has also been an exit to the outer part of the channel indicator. According to my logic, the fractal should update and the further movement should go downward. I'm also monitoring the behavior of the oscillator's moving averages, all of which are in the overbought area. Therefore, I expect a small pullback down, probably for about a minute or two. Let's watch the result of this trade. The local maximum has already formed and we should expect a downward move. Unfortunately, the trade closed in the negative. At the last second, there was an upward impulse, but this was indeed a risky entry. I had anticipated that the movement might continue upward and update the local maximum again, but no worries, it happens. I'll change the trade amount. Now I'll set it to $651 per trade and open 2 positions with my full balance, which is $1,302. Let's proceed and select the next currency pair. I'll aim for a more detailed and reliable entry for the next trade. Let's continue. I'll probably open 2 positions on the rise here. In reality, I believe the price will recover and expect an upward volume, as we've seen quite a prolonged price correction and the trend showed a downward direction. However, after updating the price minimum, the price reversed and went up. Then there was a strong breakout forming a new local maximum. The dynamics went into a correction, touched the lower moving average of our channel indicator and updated its local minimum. Therefore, the price movement should now go upwards. I also observed the oscillators and I see that both are in the oversold area, so I expect an upward move. Let's check the result. The trades closed without any problems in profit. The entry here was quite clear and simple, so everything happened exactly as I anticipated. The price movement on this currency pair was really simple at the moment of entry. Now, I'll lock in the profit and proceed to withdraw today's balance. Today's profit amounts to 1,448. The withdrawal operation is successfully completed. That's how today's trading session went using these indicators. Overall, it was simple and each entry was quite clear. I did have one loss, but that's all right. I still managed to secure a solid profit today. If you have any questions about this strategy or any individual indicators, feel free to write in the comments. You can ask any trading questions and I'll make sure to help each one of you. Now let's move on to the second trading session. So, let's begin our second session. I've analyzed and selected the most optimal currency pairs with the best price movements, and now we're working with intra-exchange quotes, which means the OTC market. This is a great opportunity to earn even more money with the same number of trades. Now, for today's analysis, we'll be using the following indicators: the zigzag, Bollinger Bands with a period of 13 and a deviation of 2, and as I usually do, the CCI oscillator with a period of 10. This oscillator helps me a lot when trading on the 1-minute time frame. Today we'll focus on channel movements, local highs and lows, and also monitor the overbought and oversold zones. I've done a detailed analysis, so I'm confident in every trade I'll open. Let's get started and pick our first currency pair. We'll start with an $800 0-cent trade. So let's open a trade here to go short. Not the best entry point. I wanted to open it right at the formation of the peak, but overall, I still think the price movement will continue to go down according to the trend. We had a touch of the upper Bollinger Bands, the local high was updated on the zigzag, and a price retracement occurred. I believe the movement will continue downward, and I also see a bounce from the overbought zone on the oscillator. So, I'm opening a short position here. Let's watch the result, about 10 seconds remaining. And the trade closed successfully in profit. Excellent. A good signal here, and I hope you've already understood the principle of its strategy. It also works when opening trades for buying, but in that case, the exit from the oversold zone should occur, along with the formation of a local minimum and touching the lower Bollinger Band. Let's change the trade amount to $758, 0 cents, and open trades with the full balance. Let's continue and pick the next currency pair. I'll try to open 2 trades to go long. And here we'll open 2 trades to go long, just as I mentioned earlier. In general, this is a good point of contact, and I believe 100% the price should move up. Let's highlight the working area. This point of contact, the update of the local minimum by the zigzag, touching the lower Bollinger Band, and also the exit from the oversold zone by the oscillator. That's why we're opening a trade to go long here. Let's watch the result of these 2 trades. And the trades close in profit. In general, nothing complicated occurred. It's an excellent result for today's trading. Good profit from just 3 trades. I don't want to lose it, so I'll proceed to withdraw. The profit amount will be $2130. The withdrawal operation is being successfully processed. This is how today's trading went using these indicators. It's not difficult. We've covered both short and long trades, and overall, I think everything is quite clear. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and I will make sure to assist everyone. Wishing you all the best in trading, and see you soon.